Come on, little piggy. Go wee 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 all the way home. Vader coming at the calling blade didn't do a whole lot of damage though.
I know you want to go with the Blue Beauty there, Sky God, but no, she's riding solo.
Move it over to Lobster. No! Brew gets a stun out there and gets his taunt up. Gotta go basic. Yes! Vader is gone.
Rex strike.
Oh! So we're gonna do a whiff on Thrawn. Vader with the calling blade. Thrawn coming in at the fracture. Yoda with his little frog leap. Oh! What is up, Hall of Table Heroes? It's your friendly neighborhood running bald man back again for another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Can he solo it? Where we see if a Relic 5 character can solo the Galactic War. And this week, we start a new faction. We journey down a path that many consider to be unnatural. That's right, we start down the path of the Sith. And leading off the charge today, we have none other than Savage Opress, the beast from the east side of Dothmere. He has a big slam there that can take out a character once they're in the yellow. He does something with cleanses his own buffs on a crit, or debuffs on a crit maybe. He's got his double-sided dildo. Something with health over time or something like that. I fully expect him to be able to solo this, but we will find out here in just a minute just how far he can go. Alright, and we are back in the game. Let's go over to this Galactic War and see how Savage can do. He's going up against Sisters to lead off the charge. Oh, I don't have any doubt that he'll be able to solo this or clear this one with ease. Dawku's going to be the first one out, so she doesn't revive everybody. Then Mommy, although I don't see Plague being that big of an issue since he gets so much heal over time. But let's get into this. We'll clear that out and get to our Sith. And we've got Splash. He does have a leader ability. What is his leader ability? Pain is weakness. Sith allies gain 75% defense and 30% tenacity. Half for other allies. So yeah. He's an easy leader ability. I think he might have been a launch character. Or pretty close to it. But let's get into this. That extra defense that he's going to get from his own leader ability. It's going to be easy. And we are on Terrace, it looks like. Slow this down and move it over to Daka. Oh, and Daka goes down in one. Savage tanks the, Ventress and Mommy attacks. Let's take out Mommy. Move it over to Ventress now. Tully comes in a little, whatever the hell that was. We'll take out Ventress now. And let's go ahead and get rid of Talia. And that plague just cleansed right off. Go ahead and take care of Initiate. Oh no, she survived that. Wow. And Savage moves on to the second battle of Zone 1. First order with a Count Dooku Darth Vader. Should be easy. I mean, Crew's got his stun. Dooku has a stun. OG Kylo has a stun. Nothing that I'm too concerned about though with this. Yeah, CG, I know I'm going in solo. That's what this whole thing's about. It's a solo of the Galactic War. And on to Coruscant in the Jedi Temple. Let's go ahead and take out Dooku. And Dooku goes down one hit. Vader coming with a Force Crush. And Phasma doing her little thing. You get a stun from the Crew. He cleanses it after that attack. And Crew survives that. And Vader going merciless. Kirk coming in with a Culling Blade. And let's go ahead and do a stomp or whatever the hell that is on our crew. And he is gone. And OG Kylo coming in to assist Phasma. Let's move over to Emo Darth Vader. Oh, and he goes down in one hit. Vader coming in with a swipe. Let's go ahead and get rid of Phasma. And now Vader. Vader goes down in one. And Savage Opress moving on to the final battle of Zone 1. Who do we have? Okay, Nihilus is going to be a little tricky. And Mace, that's a Gear 11 Mace. Mace can be our first out. Because that Shatter Point will really screw us up. But we do have to watch Nihilus too, so he doesn't annihilate. I forgot about him. And then Rex too, if there's a Rex out there. And we are on Hoth. Alright, moving over to Mace Windu. Alright, he gets a dot and he loses most of his effective Vader with a Force Crush. And we'll go ahead and keep it on Mace Windu. Mace is down in the red. And Greedo coming in with a little pot shot. And it was that Poggle assistant. Mace is gone, and Darth Nihilus coming in there trying to cleanse those buffs. He hits them, but they come right back. Oh, and Nihilus down the yellow Poggle coming with a little hit. Vader with the Culling Blade. Let's go ahead and do a stomp on Nihilus, get him out of there. And Greedo coming in with a little, whatever his little thing is. Oh, and Greedo survives that. Vader Mercy's Massacre again, coming in with a little swipe. Doesn't do a damn thing. Greedo is down, we'll go ahead and get rid of Poggle. Poggle goes down in one, stomp just like a cockroach he is. And Vader goes down in one. Savage makes it look easy as he moves on to the first battle of Zone 2. Oh, a Phoenix. There's no AoE, so I'm not too worried about that. Chop can dodge if he gets his taunt up. The stuns, not really concerned about that from Zeb. And we are on whatever planet this is. Let's go ahead and get Hera out of there. Oh, Hera is gone. Chop gets his taunt up, and Ezra comes in a little double tap swipe. And Chop goes down in one. Zeb comes in allowing him to stagger. And Katie comes in, weakening his taunt up there, trying to get revenge for his fallen. Wildlife and Ezra with a little whirly bird. And we'll go ahead and get rid of Ezra Bridger. Die, Jedi dog. And Zeb, the one-eyed, one-horned purple people eater, goes down to Savage Opress as he moves on to the second battle of Zone 2. We got a Boba Fett lead with a Mando. Okay, so Mando, well, no, we're not going to. Really shouldn't have to worry about the contract just because it's Boba lead. I think it's the first character to take a turn, kill them, and since we're soloing, we don't have to worry about that. But we'll go ahead and take care of Boba Fett just because all the buffs that Savage gets. That rocket to the face can do some damage, and Boba Fett survives that pot shot. He throws a rocket to the face right off the gate. As we take down his first life, and Fulcrum coming in there with some Force Light. Vader Force Crush. And let's go ahead and get rid of Boba. Move it over to Mando. I don't think Fulcrum is that big of a threat. Not at this level. Mando goes down. Let's go ahead and move her over to Fulcrum. And she goes down in one, and Vader coming with a Culling Blade. Let's go ahead and get rid of Plo Koon. And Plo goes down. And Sith on Sith. And Darth Vader goes down in one. But a blue gear like that, it shouldn't be that hard to take him out. And Savage Opress moves on to the final battle of Zone 2. Got another Savage in there. Ooh. With Luminara. She's going to get some dodge ability, so that's going to be annoying. There's nobody in here that really worries me. Old Ben needs to be our last one out. Let's focus on this Savage. If by chance they were able to get us down to yellow, which we still have over half of our protection. then he can do some damage. Alright, he is down in the red. Chewie coming in with his little roar and getting his taunt up. Let's go ahead and stomp on Chewbacca. Move back over to Savage. Oh, and Lumi coming in with a heal, and Old Ben getting his taunt going. Excuse me. Old Ben goes down, spreads those buffs as he goes down. Move back over to this Savage. Alright, he is down and out. Oh, we got a stomp on Luminar. That was accidental, but it took her out. And Eth Koth goes down in one hit. Whoa. What was his thing? Was he in like one episode of the Clone Wars and that was about it? Or no, he was at the temple there when they went to arrest Palpatine. Alright, we got a Boba Fett lead with a Biggs Dark Lighter, Crew, Stormtrooper Han, and Lando Calrissian. Not anything to worry about, really. Boba Fett's gonna be our first one out. Yeah, we got the double taunts. Crew coming there with a stun. But we'll go ahead and focus on Boba. Oh, and Crew coming in with a little stun. It gets cleansed off. We got focus on Crew now because his taunt. And Lando coming with a little pot shot. Boba Fett coming with a double pea shooter. And that finishes off Crew, and we can move over to Boba as he puts a rocket in Savage's face and doesn't do a whole lot of damage at all. He's down to one life, and he is gone as well. Let's go ahead and get rid of Big Starklighter, just because he can call assist. Now we don't need to stop him. Alright, Lando Calrissian goes down in one, and Stormtrooper Han survives that. Let's go ahead and stomp him out. Boom. Boom goes the dynamite as Savage Opress moves on to the second battle of Zone 3. Making this look easy. Got another Boba Fett lead with a young Lando. Old Lando couldn't get done. Young Lando's going to give it a shot now. I think that's the first young Lando that we've had in this. And we are on the Death Star, maybe? Boba Fett will take him down. Alright, he's down the yellow. Young Lando coming with a little pot shot. And Darth Vader with a Force Crush. And a rocket to Savage's face from Boba Fett as Crew gets his taunt up. Alright, he's down the red buff. And Darth Vader Merciful calls that blade, doesn't do anything. And we will get rid of Crew and move back over to Boba Fett. Consular's in there, I forgot about him. It's alright, he can be our last one out. Move over to young Lando Calrissian. He does do a dispel for his allies, but we have no real debuffs other than that one solo dive. And Darth Vader goes down, and now for the Jedi Consular. And he goes down like a cheerleader on prom night as Savage Opress moves on to the final battle of Zone 3. He has not had much of a challenge at all. Is that a Rex or is that a 5? Another Mace Windu at Gear 11. So Mace will be our first one out. I think that's a 5s. So I'm not too worried about him. And that is a 5. So move over to Mace Windu. We got a Qui-Gon Jinn lead. And Qui-Gon coming in, pot shot. Luminar coming in there. And Mace Windu laying an ability block. Oh, as he goes down the red, Vader coming with a Force Crush. And Fives getting his taunt up there. Trying to play his own little sacrifice. And Mace laying a stun off that Shatterpoint. And Qui-Gon Jinn coming there, Luminar with a Force Push, Vader with Calling Blade. And Mace Windu gets his taunt up there as he's like, if I can talk, gets another Shatterpoint out there. That's alright, we'll stop him out. And Fives is coming with a little pea shooters. We're back in full health though. And Fives is still standing. Alright, Fives goes down. Vader with the Merciless Massacre comes into a little swipe. Let's go ahead and get rid of Qui-Gon Jinn. And Qui-Gon goes down. Luminar with a force push. Oh, Luminar withstands that. Let's get her another swipe, and she goes down. And Darth Vader stands alone. He comes in with a force crush. He lands a dot. And he goes down. Didn't get a chance to use that though. As Savage Opress moves on to the first battle of Zone 4. Nothing. Is that a K2? Wow. Nothing really in there that worries me at all. If Sidious was tougher, I mean, if his character in game, I mean, even if he was a higher gear, that would worry me a little bit. But let's go ahead and get rid of. Let's go focus in on Sidious. Alright, he's down the yellow. Qui-Gon Jinn coming in there with a little lightsaber. I feel that's like a bigger lightsaber than one. And Savage gets his revenge on Darth Sidious, stomps him out, and Vader coming with the Force Crust. K2SO coming in there, landing a hit and gets his Honda there. He goes down. Qui-Gon coming in. Now Clone Wars Chewbacca went in on the action, get his little taunt up. And Vader, Merciless Massacre, comes in with a swipe. Doesn't do a damn thing. And Clone Wars Chewbacca goes down. Qui-Gon Jinn coming in there, trying to avenge his own failure from episode 1 with Darth Maul. Qui-Gon Jinn survives that. Vader with the Calling Blade. And down goes Qui-Gon Jinn. Vader withstands that. Didn't do anything. Oh, and Darth Vader goes down as Savage Opress moves on to the second battle of Zone 4. Come on, CG. Give me something tough. Give me something tough. Give me a Gear 12. No, but it's all Phoenix. No AoE, so they don't worry me one bit. One more battle after this. Savage Opress making it look easy. And we are on some planet. In some little alley. Oh, and Hera's got a little bit of protection on her. And Ezra coming in little pot shots. And we are back at full health as Chopper throws some rocks. Hera's down the yellow. No taunt. And Kanan comes in with a taunt trying to protect his woman. He has a little bit of protection on him too, still. Alright, we can get Kanan, no protection left now. He is surviving. Chopper throws his taunt up there. Alright, we've got Kanan down the yellow. We'll do a big stomp on him. Kanan goes down. Chop throwing rocks, loses his taunt. We move it over to Harrison Dula, and Herrick goes down. We'll move over to Ezra Bridger. Let's see what a Sith can do against this Jedi wannabe, and the wannabe goes down. Chopper throwing rocks and cleansing that stagger or whatever the hell that was that Zeb put on us. Now we've got stagger. I don't know what that was. Days, that's probably what that was. Zeb stands alone as he gets a counter or retribution up there. He comes in there and dazes Savage and lands a stun. But that health or heal over time is just too much for him, and we'll stomp him out. Alright, Savage Opress moves on to the final battle of Zone 4 and the final battle of this galactic war. Alright, CG. Give me at least one Gear 12. Give me one Gear 12 to make this interesting. Two Gear 12s, alright. Got a Palpatine, a Darth Vader Gear 12, Gear 10 Tarkin and Shore Trooper, and Gear 9 TIE Fighter Pilot. TIE Fighter Pilot could be interesting. He does damage based off the debuffs, I think. I mean, the debuffs aren't going to stick too long as we move over to Hoth, and Shore starts with that pre-taunt. Oh, Shore's got some health to him. And Vader coming with a Force Crush, Mercy leads into Merciless Massacre and that Culling Blade. And Palpatine coming in a little shock. And that shock stands. Oh, I forgot about that. Shock. We got to get rid of Palpatine. Oh no, we're down to yellow. Alright, we cleanse that. Alright, get rid of Palpatine here. that shock stands. He got an ability block from Darth Vader. Shore Trooper gets his taunt up there. Oh, we need to cleanse that shock. Cleanse that shock. Come on, Force Crush from Vader. Merciless Massacre. Oh! Come on, come on. We're in the yellow. Come on, come on. Oh, no, no, no. Shock is cleansed and we are back in the green health. We're back above 50%. Alright. Vader coming in a little swipe and lands an ability block. Palpatine doesn't land his shock this time. Shore down the yellow. And we're going to stomp him out because that taunt's going to be annoying. Alright, Vader landing an ability block. Move back over. Palpatine goes down. Alright, and this should just be a mop-up from our boy Savage Opress. We'll save Vader for last. Go ahead and move over to TIE Fighter Pilot. He goes a little pea shooter, target him with pea shooter. Vader, Merciless Massacre, and a swipe lands an ability block. And TIE Fighter Pilot goes down, move over to Grand Moff Tarkin. And he's got a good bit of protection on him as well. Vader with the Culling Blade didn't do anything at all. And Tarkin lands some debuffs. Vader with the Force Crush. Still not through Tarkin's protection. Finally, he has no protection left. He's got some, and he's regaining protection. Is there something new in his kit that allows him to regain protection or recover protection? Alright, he's down the yellow. And we've got an ability block so we can't stomp him like a bug. Vader with the Merciless Massacre. Go ahead and get rid of Tarkin, and we will slow this down to 1x speed as we tackle Darth Vader. He's almost full protection. Got a gear 12. But without that Palpatine shock, he's not going to last that long. And Vader with the swipe lands an ability block. And Vader is down the red, throws a Force Crush in there, regains all his health from that Palpatine lead, lands an ability block. Culling Blade. And we'll stomp him out. And Savage Opress has soloed the Galactic War. That got hairy there. Oh. That actually got a little interesting there with that Palpatine lead. His shock. But Savage Opress leads off the Sith charge as he solos the Galactic War. Is this going to be the norm for the Sith? We will find out in weeks to come. Tune in next week to see if our next character can solo the Galactic War. Until then, see you guys later.